this, y'all. Look at this. Apparently, the electrical was run out in the field. I thought they carried it along there and then down the road at the time, because that structure wasn't there. A lot of this wasn't out here when the electrical was done. The greenhouse was, but no, they ran it in the field. And my son-in-law was doing some work out here with the ripper and cut one of the wires. And so this is gonna have to be completely redone. And it's gonna be expensive to fix, but gotta fix it. Have somebody coming. He's not an electrician, but he knows a lot about this kind of stuff and is working with us on some other, actually he's working with me on the tiny house. Gonna come provide some guidance. Good thing is the electrical to the well is still operable. So not all electricity is gone, just in the cabin, which means I can't really do anything in there. And I had a lot I need to do. I'm also thinking I'm gonna go ahead and plant these goldenrod seeds, because they need to stay cold. I'm sorry, I'm kind of thinking as I'm talking. Man, I don't want to spend money right now on something like this. But you know, stuff happens. It definitely wasn't intentional or wasn't due to like carelessness or anything like that. No one knew that the electrical was out there and that it was that close to the surface. So in a way, I guess it's fortunate that this happened, and that, you know, I don't know, it just seems like a safety issue with it being so close to the surface. But it's part of farming, right? You're gonna have things that happen that's unexpected. It's part of the importance of having a contingency fund. You need a contingency fund. But no one was hurt. Money can be made. And we're okay. We're okay. So, yeah. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Pharmacy. Down here at Green Heifer Farms, breathing hard. I've been doing some stuff. I'm dirty. All right. I couldn't find it, y'all. I walked each one of the rows. I did not find one that did not have straw, pine straw. The reason we're using pine straw is because they like their soil to be more on the acidic side. So pine straw helps with that. And I've also heard that it can help with weed suppression. And I know a lot of people use it for landscaping purposes. So, yeah. I want to show y'all my plants, but I might get demonetized if I do that, y'all, because YouTube can be funny about certain plants. Nothing like when the breeze come through. Stop you in your tracks. I love it. Now all I need is me a cold, refreshing glass of water, which is what I'm gonna go get. My lips feel crusty too, so I'm gonna go put some moisturization on my situation. So I called 811, which is the number that you call to have them come identify everywhere that you have underground utilities. So they came and marked off all of the areas. Duke, right there. And then there should be an area somewhere is the internet. But anyway, they marked off all the underground areas so that underground utilities, so that we know where those main lines are, etc. To keep us from hurting ourselves. And because that's just something you should know. Like, I should have known that. I did know the wire was out here somewhere. I thought it was deeper. It was supposed to be deeper, but still, we didn't even have it marked off. Gotta be fixed. Gotta be fixed moving forward. I don't get mad when I look at it now. I was coming out here getting hot. I was getting heated. But, you know, these things happen. The electrician is going to fix it at his cost, of course. And we'll be back in action. And I am so ready to get that moved. And it is going over here. Originally, I had planned to put it like over in that field with the clovers. But no, that's where my house is going. And by house, I mean the house that I ultimately will have built, which will still be on the smaller side. I don't plan on going over 1,000 square feet, which some would consider small, some would consider that huge. For me, it would be considered smaller, on the smaller side. So, yeah. Look at my purple, my little purple corner. I love purple, y'all. I love color, period. I just love color. But purple is one of my favorite hues. So purple things will continue to find their way over here if it sits still long enough, and I have purple things will continue to find their way over here. And if it's something that sits still long enough and I happen to have some purple paint, hey, there's always potential. Always some purple potential. So I don't know if I properly like presented my arbor here. Maybe I did in some of the previous clips, but just in case I didn't, let's take a moment. So I found these beautiful pots on clearance at a local garden store. And so they had 2, which was perfect. And I found that little owl and the hen. Both of those were thrift finds at different times. My mom collected roosters and hens. What is that? Is that a rooster or a hen? I think that's a hen. I don't know. Be fried if it were up to me. But she collected those as well as owls. So, yeah. Makes me, you know, little reminders of her. And my plan is to plant some trellising plants in these pots. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with passion flower. Which passion flower is going to be a doozy once we get it in, as far as keeping it contained. It likes to do its thing. Okay, I'm going to let it do its thing. That's fine. And the only other thing is I've been trying to fight these weeds. And so I used some vinegar, some really, really strong concentrated organic vinegar. And it definitely had an effect, but I don't think it was strong enough. Well, it was strong enough. I just didn't spray enough, I don't think. So, you know, it's an ongoing challenge. Look, they're all up in the greenhouse, so I have to go in there and get those out as well, because they'll take over. They will. So, all right.
It shrinks them back. I had to get that broken conduit off on that.
Okay.
These are direct barrel wires, anyhow. They're not, you can put them in the ground, but they're THW wires, so they're rated for ground.
Say what now?
Yeah, rated for ground. The XXW wires, they can be direct barrel. They don't.
Okay.
So we gotta get this conduit out of the way, broken conduit, so we can get it hooked back up. So.
Okay. So what's the black stuff you put on there?
Oh,
is that
heat
tape?
Shrink. No, it's heat
shrink.
It got rosin core comes out and seals it all up.
Okay.
You can see it leaking through there.
So that'll be as good as if it never got as close. Well, not as good.
You'll be calling me if I don't. I know that.
All right, y'all. I did want to come back and just give you a quick update. Let there be light. We're back in business. Watching